Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Antonio Gibson now to return it. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. Fits it through the middle. 30. Hits the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's out a little short of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12.
Right to the air, Burrow. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Let's get set. 11. Back.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Gun. Back.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Burrow from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away,
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 20 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Another try following the sack. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Stevenson gets it on third down. Parlay the interception into points. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Patriots push their lead to 21-zip already. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has it at the 11. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds a seam down the middle. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the fumble recovery is made.
These guys are the returner down, and number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
This one misses the tight end. So it'll be
11,
second
11,
down.
11, 11. Dot.
From the gun, a give to Brown. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. And the Patriots in the nickel for this third down call.
Dot. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a one-score game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And we get to see the new kickoff rules come into play right away here in Week 1, Brock. Since it hit in the landing zone and then bounced into the end zone, the touchback only comes out to the 20. To the air on first down, May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. 2nd and 3 now. From the 27. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
May now to throw on 3rd. That's taken in by Henry. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of it.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
To the air yet again, May. Polk makes the catch. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This one finds Polk. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. On target to his man Polk. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Pickup of 5 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of it. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. From the gun, it's May. Buying some time right. He's on the move. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB make...
And he has the New England touchdown! Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
On one, ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Side.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
On one, ready?
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
They'll try it right with Brown. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Catch made by All. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop.
11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Let's get set.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And he gets him around 6 there. All down that time by Jonathan Jones.
On 2, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
12,
2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
From the 28. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
A loss of 5.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17.
Hey, we're good.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
17-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Throwing is Burrow. He's on the move. Has it at the 7. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd.
Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. Take. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
A loss on the play.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Chased out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Man in motion, out of the slot. May trying again here on 2nd. That one's caught along the left sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll run. Gibson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Stevenson goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've held them out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. May now from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots get more points to end a lopsided first half. Drake made the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots push their lead to 18. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it an 11-point ball game. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. On the return, here's Jones. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Get set. Got.
Brown on the inside give. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Gun. Got. 11 mighty. Got.
From the 32. This one taken in by Chase. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Hauled down that time by Jonathan Jones. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jawan Bentley makes the play.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First down throw for May. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Back to the air. It's May. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. May looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying to throw for it with May. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Gibson. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
From the 19. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a different.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And now the Bengals have it. Nice cut back right, creating some room here. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. Behind.
A give left side to Brown. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
That's complete. Here's Brown. He breaks the tackle, and they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Give him 3 on that game. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's get set. Behind.
Burrow from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
11.
Third down from the gun. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Gibson. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it, around the 18-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They send a receiver in motion right. To the air on 1st down, May. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's Gibson on 2nd down. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Patriots with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead to start the 4th. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. May. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11.
Bengals 31.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returnable from the 2. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
One, ready?
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. It is caught at the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
One, ready?
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Completes this one to Chase. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
11, Thomas. 11.
Motioning the tight end now. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
At the Patriots
11, Thomas.
Burrow to the air now. He's on the move. And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And it's a sack as he heads out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Henry on the catch. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He throws a bullet to the center of the... They did it! He made the interception! Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. Space on the right. He's got room. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You get a pick-6. You get a pick-6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick-6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick-6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
May now from the gun. Completed over the middle. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
He's back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Patriots up by just a couple of points. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Hits his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. 2nd and 3 now. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
The throw is caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Stevenson gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots go up by 8 at the end. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're in.
There as they send it away. Series. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And it sets up 2nd down.
Gun.
Throwing now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play. And that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Escapes. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And this is going to be his 1st punt of the new season. Oh, nice punt, and a fair catch. Going to stick them at the 7. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Bengals football. Now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Patriots get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
He throws a bullet deep to the right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.